Good morning, students. Till yesterday, I discussed about the profit, loss, and discount. Now, all the problems, the varieties of problems based on profit, loss, and discounts are explained to you with the common example, and some problems were solved in the classwork and some were given you the homework. I hope you have understood that particular chapter very clearly. Today, I am going to start a new chapter, that is unitary methods. And in unitary methods, I am only going to discuss the direct variation, only the direct variations. The inverse variation is not going to be discussed now. The inverse variation will be discussed later on. So now only unitary methods, I am going to discuss only the direct variation, problems based on direct variation. Now you must know what is direct variations. Direct variations means when there is two quantities are there, if one quantity increase, the other quantity also increase. If one quantity decrease, the other quantity also decrease. They are basically called direct variations. On the other hand, what is called inverse variation? In inverse variations, when one quantity increase, the other quantity decrease, and when one quantity decrease, the other quantities increase. They are called inverse, or in other words, inversely proportional, and this is called directly proportional. Two words. This direct variation is called directly proportional. Directly means one increasing to other is also increasing, one decreasing to other is also decreasing. That is called direct proportion. On the other hand, when one increase, other decrease, and one decrease, other increase, they are called inversely proportional. So we are going to discuss about the direct variations. Like if I give an example of direct variation, if I ask you, cost of 5 singara is 20 rupees. What is the cost of 1 singara? So here 5 singara, 20 rupees. So the value of singara is decreasing. In place of 5, what it becomes now? 1. What will be the cost? 20 divided by 5 equal to 4. So see, when 5 was there, value was 20. Now when the number of singara decreased, value is also decreased. In place of 20, what it comes? 4 rupees. So they are called direct variations. And I am going to discuss you the problems in the basis of direct variations. Now whenever you are going to solve this kind of problem, you can solve it by the help of ratio or proportion, or you can solve it by the help of statement also. When you are going to do with the statement, what you will do? The things what you have to find out, that you always keep it in the right hand side. And you know the meaning of unitary means always you have to find the value of 1. Again I am telling you, always you have to find the value of 1. And whenever you are going to find the value of 1, if the value of 1 is less, then it will be division will be there, and when the value of 1 will be more, then it will be multiplication will be there. Now here we are only going to talk about when the value of 1 will be less. I am not going to discuss any problem based on when the value of 1 will be more, because I think in class 8 syllabus only the direct variation is there. If in the indirect variation is there in the syllabus, we will see the syllabus when the school will reopen, and if required, I will definitely discuss you the inverse variation also. Now forget about the inverse variation. I am only going to discuss about the direct variation. And if you see in your book, you can see there is very few problems based on direct variations are there. And as a class 8 students, the direct variation is very easy for you to solve it. Only few problems are there. Okay, whatever problems are there based on direct variation, I am going to explain it within today and tomorrow. I think I will be able to finish it off. Okay. Now I have given you the definition. It is not required in maths. I already told you. Just to make you understand, I wrote it here. Like whenever I took your class, you must be noticing there are some key things I always mention in the board. So similarly here also I am using this copy as a board and mention it to make it very clear to you. I have written it direct variation or direct proportion. What have I written here? If two quantities are so related to each other that an increase or decrease in first quantity causes an increase or decrease in the second quantity, the quantities are said to be very directly. Like I told you, when one quantity decrease, the value is decreased. Like giving you the example of the samosa one. On the other hand, if I tell you the cost of 2 samosa is 10 rupees, what is the cost of 10 samosa? So easily you can find 2 samosa, what is the cost? 10 rupees. Now when you are going to find out the value of 1 samosa, what will come here? 5 rupees. So what is the cost of 10 samosa? 10 into 5, 50 rupees. So here, when you found out the value of 1, quantity decreasing, value decreasing. Now in place of 1, you are going to find out 10, value increasing, the cost will also increase. They are called direct variations. Here I told you, in direct variation, the ratio of one kind of like terms is equal to the ratio of the second kind of like terms. Okay, so last I'm going to explain you this example. Like, if 5 pence cost 8 rupees, what is the cost of 15 pence? It can be done by the help of ratio and proportion, or it can be done by the help of the statement. Also, whatever way you like, you are allowed to solve it. Like I'm telling you, two quantities pen. So whatever pen is given there, pen will be written underneath of pen, and the cost of both the cases will be written underneath of cost. Now first case, 5 pence, what is the cost? 8 rupees. Second case, how many pens are there? 15 pens. What is the cost? You are not knowing, and the problem is based on direct variation. When it's direct variation, the first part is equal to the second one. So 5 by 15 is equal to 8 by x. If you do the cross multiplication, you will be able to find out the value of x. X is 24. Or the other way you can do here. Cost of 5 pence is how much? 8 rupees. So unitary methods, you have to calculate the value of 1. Cost of 1 pen will be more or less? Less. Less means what are you going to do? You are going to do the division. So 8 divided by 5. Now what is the cost of 15 pence? Now whenever first here you calculate the value of 1 pen. Now you are going to calculate the value of 15 pence. So 15 pence value will be definitely more. So what done here? 8 into 15 by 5. So 5 3 are 15, 8 3 are 24. So what is the value of 15 pence? 24. I hope you understood it. Okay. Just I will show you another problem. You are knowing this problem. Mohan bought 8 oranges for rupees 4.80. If John has rupees 7.20, how many oranges more than Mohan can he buy? So first I am telling you two quantities. One is number of oranges and the cost. Oranges का नीचे oranges in both the cases, cost का नीचे cost लिखेंगे. First case 8 oranges का what is the cost? 4.80. Now how much money he was having? 7.20. Cost का नीचे cost लिखे. Number of oranges, how much he can buy? I don't know. I put it x. Now it is a direct variation. The ratio of the first quantities is equal to the ratio of the second quantities. So 8 by x equal to 4.80 by 7.20. Here up after decimal 2 digits. Here also down after decimal 2 digits. So you can cancel the decimals. After cancelling it, do the cross multiplication. Will you be able to find the value of x or not? What is the value of x? 12. So how many oranges you can buy for rupees 7.20? 12 oranges. The question asks you how many more. So John can buy how many oranges? John can buy how many oranges? 12 oranges. And Mohan bought earlier how many oranges? 8 oranges. How many more? 12 minus 8 equal to 4. It is very much clear to you. Now last problem for today. If 7 kg sugar costs this much, what is the cost of 12 kg sugar? It is very easy for you to do it. So quantity sugar का जगह में sugar, what is the weight, and cost का जगह में cost. Just I arrange it in both the cases. Second case I don't know, because the question what is the cost of 12 kg sugar? What is the cost? Cost is not known. I put it in x. Now again the direct variation 7 by 12 equal to 115.50 by x. So here I have done the calculation. 7 by 12 equal to 115.50 by x. Do the calculation. You will be able to find out the cost of 12 oranges equal to 9. The same maths I have showed it in other way also you can do it. This is what we are habituated to do it. Cost of 7 kg sugar is this much. Cost of 1 kg sugar will be definitely less. Less means division. And now cost of 12 kg sugar, if you multiply it, you will be able to get it. The value comes 198. These are the very easy math. You have done it, I think, from class 6 onwards. You are knowing this simple direct variation math. Once more I want to tell you, direct variation means when the quantity decrease, the value also decrease. When the quantity increase, value also increase. They are basically called direct variations. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. You are knowing all those things. Okay, one more problem is there. Let me explain you. This is the fourth problem. Sheetal has enough money to buy 5 kg of mango at the rate of 18 per kg. How much quantity of mango she can buy if the same money, if the price is increased to 20 per rupees? Earlier what happened? The cost of mangoes was, how much was there earlier? 18 rupees. In 18 rupees, how many kilo of mango he bought? He bought 5 kilo. Total how much money he spent? 18 into 5. If you multiply it, you will be able to find out the money spent by him to buy the mangoes. I've written here, the price of 5 kg mango at the rate of rupees 18 per kilo is equal to 90. So money Sheetal has how much? 90 rupees. Now what is happening here? Now the cost of mango has been increased. What is the cost of mango? 20 रुपीज़ हो गया. अभी जब 20 रुपया दाम हो गया तो शीतल का पास जो 90 रुपया है, इस 90 रुपया में वो कितना किलो आम खरीद सकती है? दैट्स द क्वेश्चन. ओके, हियर शी इज हैविंग ओनली 90 रुपीज विथ हर. Okay, now suddenly the cost of mango has been increased. It become 20 rupees. So I have written it, for 20 rupees, the quantity of mangoes she can buy equal to 1 kg. So 1 rupee, definitely she can buy less. Division has been done. And she is having only 90 rupees. In 90 rupees, how much she will buy? 1 by 20 into 90. If you do the calculation, it will come 9 by 2. This 9 by 2, if you convert it into the mixed fraction, it will come 1 by 2 kg. The same problems can be solved by the help of ratio and proportion also. I am showing you both the methodology. Whenever you are going to do the homework, you just use only one method. No point of doing both the methods. But here I have showed you certain math in different methods, because whichever methodology you can find it easy, you are supposed to do it. I have no problem. Okay. Here also same thing. Quantities of mangoes in one side, 1 kg. What is the cost? 20 rupees. Now she is having 90 rupees. How many kgs she is going to got? So what is supposed to be found out, which is not known to have put in x. Direct variation, 1 by x equal to 20 by 90. Cross multiplication, find the value of x, the answer will come same. So whichever method you find it easy, you are supposed to do it. That's no problem. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. This is a very easy problem for you. So many years you have done it. And when the inverse variation comes, then there is some confusion arise. But in place of direct variation, there is no confusion. Always you must find out value of 1 will come less. Where the value of 1 will come more, there some confusion comes. So in direct variation, always the value of 1 will be less. Okay, so that's what has been discussed with you today, these 4 problems. Please solve these 4 problems in your classwork copy. And I had given you, I think, 3 problems for homework, 3 or 2. Do those homework in your homework copy. And these are the maximum problems what I got it from your book about the direct variations. Thank you so much.